Hi everybody, welcome in. I'm Shay and I have a message for you guys today. Last night I was doing some reading in my Sacred Relationships book and, oh, hi Bumblebee. By the way, I've never done a video outside, so hopefully the audio is good. But yeah, I was doing some reading last night and there's a pearl of wisdom here and it's about power and personal power. Power, the strength to be your true self and serve truth, love, and wisdom directly, no matter what happens. And I think that we are living in a time and an age where, on an individual level, people are starting to realize the power that they hold and the power of their own sovereign being, and not giving their power away to external entities like, other people, your social conditioning, other people's opinions, the government. Yeah, and I think that people are really starting to reclaim their own personal power. So I'll read a couple more things out of here for you. When you are firmly rooted in your own personal power, no one can bring you off balance. To inquire and think for yourself takes inner power. It takes strength, energy, and a certain penetrative quality. Without inner power, you end up ungrounded, a sheep following the crowd rather than following your own soul. Your mind is full of other people's beliefs, collective beliefs, new age beliefs, and so on. You will project on others your own disowned qualities of power and strength, and you will not like other people who have these qualities because you disown them within yourself. Not recognizing your own internal need and desire for power over your own life can manifest in deeply unconscious ways where, if you're disowning your own power, you will find roundabout ways to gain power from other people. And I think that we see this a lot, and it's manifested a lot from people who are extremely unconscious in positions of power, and they misuse and abuse power. And I think that that's where a lot of people's fears from embodying their own power comes from. Power is the quality most do not want to fully and unreservedly own. It involves taking a long, hard look at yourself and your beliefs. You must examine your relationships, your ideas around what love is and what love is not, as well as your inherited beliefs around power. Many beings utilize power in order to control and manipulate large groups of human beings. Many people are scared of power because they see how power is being used on a subconscious level to harm and to control. Those who manipulate power in the world create fear in order to stop people from stepping into their own power and thinking for themselves. I genuinely believe and see that there is a huge rise of people today stepping in to their own personal power and the sovereignty of their own being, and that's exactly what we need. And we need people who are conscious of their desire for personal power over their own life, because when you embrace your vision for your life and the kind of things that you want to create, it won't be done in these sort of like backdoor deal kind of ways where it's completely unconscious and you're doing things to manipulate people to get what you want. When you embrace and go for the things that help you up level your own personal power, you are a great force. And when you learn to wield it or yield it in a healthy, conscious way, it's like things will part for you and your life can change, and you will be able to exercise your willpower in a very integrated way. If there is no need in you, then you can flow with everything. This is a journey for everyone, and staying grounded in yourself and in your own personal sovereignty isn't an easy feat. And yeah, learning to develop roots and to rely on your own inner strength, it takes a lot of practice, and it takes a lot of coming back to and continuing to return to that. When you are centered in your power, you can discern. You can penetrate illusion, and more than that, you possess the power to change it. You see the illusion and stop it in that moment. There are no ifs and buts, no excessive thinking. You are the sovereign ruler of your kingdom. You don't need to discuss your decisions, and you don't need approval from anyone. Your sovereign self moves forward directly and dynamically because it has penetrated the illusion of yourself or another. Power either ends something or begins something. Power is a dynamic movement. You are going somewhere, and nothing is going to stop you. This takes discipline as well. This does not happen in just one day or hour. The human consciousness takes time to adapt to this way of being. If you're watching this, it's time for you, and maybe you already have, accepted your own personal need for power and your own personal desire for power in your own life. And everyone on this planet is a powerful being. We are extremely powerful beings. We are extremely powerful beings who have forgotten that we hold power. And these phones and this way of life and this distracted pace of living, this hustle and grind, it takes our power in the form of our attention. Our attention is our power. What we give our attention to is what we create. And when we give our attention to our heart and to our own inner reserve of strength, we come back to ourselves. We no longer keep leaking our attention and thus our power away to other people, places, and things, other entities that are not ourself and that are not God. Those who have integrated power are catalysts for themselves and others. They create change not to fit into the system, but to break the system. We are calling out for a complete dismantling, and not only a dismantling, a destruction of the current system. It is not working. It benefits greedy people. And I feel in my heart that there is a great balancing that is coming about. I don't believe that those people in power who are greedy truly wield power in the way that it is meant to, obviously. But I think that things are changing. The people are changing. And the people are realizing that they are much more than just a human. They are also a being who is extremely powerful and capable of creating the desires that they see. Power can destroy. It can destroy your old life and its illusions, the falseness and insanity of yourself and of the world. With this also comes the power of no. No, I'm not going to take this anymore. No, I'm not going to live in this illusion anymore. No, I'm not going to put up with your bullshit anymore. No. Only a master can say no to anything and everything. The greatest betrayal is to betray your soul. Do not betray your own soul. Have the power and sovereignty to stand up for yourself, to embrace your inner power, and to go for it, no matter what. Do not let anything hold you back. Once power is integrated in you, you can effortlessly wield it in a calm and dispassionate way. You see what needs to be done, and you do it. There does not need to be any emotion around it. It is a calm, clear consciousness that wields true power. Now, there is a prayer in this book, and I'm going to read it out. And if you want to listen to it and go back and speak it with me, I think that it would greatly benefit you and maybe open up a doorway to something in your life and open up a doorway to the unlimited potential and power that you have inside of you. Beloved Mother, Father, God, please help me reclaim the pieces of my personal power. Help me create change in my life with powerful purpose and direction. Help me find my inner confidence and love for myself and all the great gifts you have planted within me. Help me to clean my life and all the circumstances and situations that I find myself in. Thank you. Amen. I'm going to see what the angels have to say for us and what kind of messages, what kind of action steps can be taken. Maybe there's something that you've been on the fence about, where there's been this sense of fear but also excitement, where you've wanted to put yourself out there in some way or take action towards something that scares you a little bit, because maybe it means the destruction of the life as you know it now. But you're not supposed to live the life as you know it now. Life is constantly changing and adapting. And life can change you, or you can change life. It's your choice. So whatever it is that you wish to see in this world and that you wish to bring about, you see it because you're meant to bring it into existence. And to do it in this loving way towards yourself, in this way that is empowered and fully witnessing of the desires that you have and how you want to bring it about. So yeah. Oh, on the bottom of the deck, there is God box. Write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. That could be a really fantastic way of getting clear on how you wish to wield your power in this world, and how you wish to help and to serve humanity, and how you're being called by God. Everyone has a completely different personal mission. And when you get in touch with yourself and what God, source, spirit, however you connect to it, higher intelligence, what was I saying? However you connect with it. Sorry, I totally lost my train of thought. But yeah, getting clear with yourself and getting grounded, and maybe this can help you. Maybe writing something down and letting it go, letting go and letting God, as they say. That could probably help you maybe get some clarity on what it is you want to bring forth. And maybe you already know what you want to bring forth. And maybe you just need to take that tiny first step towards it. So let's see what the angels have to say. What do the angels want you to know right now? Ear chakras. Notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. Yeah. Trust what you are being told, whether it's within yourself and within your own heart, or if it's coming from, maybe you hear certain things, maybe there's a song on the radio and like a lyric matches up exactly to the things that you've been asking about and praying about. Let's see what else we have. The woman in this has blue angel wings, and she's laying in the forest. Maybe the sounds of the forest are what you need to go and listen to. Hearing the different bird songs, which I think that's a cardinal. Maybe a cardinal means something to you. Let's see. Third eye chakra. A couple different chakras. Maybe you're really focusing on bringing yourself and your energy systems back into balance and back into alignment. I'm getting like these psychic cards, the ear chakras and the third eye chakras. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. Maybe you're opening up to hear and to see the spiritual dimension. Little bumblebee. In this, it looks like she is like doing astral travel, like astrally projecting. Seeing things from a bird's eye view. This is like about learning how to trust yourself and to trust your intuition. I think I need to pull from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Let me ask a question. How can we properly exercise our power in this world? Like, what are we here to serve? Hermit, retreat and recharge. What are we here to serve? Cleansing, reconnecting with the spiritual aspect of your being. Listening to your own internal guidance system. Cleansing yourself from the exterior opinions and distractions of the world. Yeah, I think a great element of what is happening right now is the stepping out of the comfort zone and becoming more comfortable with the things that make you uncomfortable and pushing the boundaries of what you once knew and being okay with letting go of old limiting beliefs and old ways of thinking. Maybe you're cleansing yourself of negative thoughts and feelings. You've learned from them already, and you can let them go, and you can trust, and you can trust the positive feelings that you get inside of yourself. Yeah. Well, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully some of these messages were helpful for you. I'm sending you all of my love. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll catch you in the next one.